I'm starting off this project with soap dispenser bottles from the Dollar Tree. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys two different designs on how you can use these bottles. And it doesn't matter what colors you use, it all depends on where you would like to keep the item when you're done. I picked a light gray and black only because that was the colors that they had at the Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to be removing the pumps and using just the bottles. I'll be using a strong adhesive on these just to make sure that they all stay in place and to give the overall project a sturdy finish. I'll be using napkin rings for this project. And here are Dollar Tree napkin rings in silver and gold napkin rings that I got from Party City. For the first design, I'll be using gold. I'll be gluing on the napkin rings to the bottles. Will you look at that? They look like water bottles. Now the napkin rings that I'm using here in gold, like I said earlier, is from Party City, and this is the pack that it comes in. It comes in a pack of 8, and I'll be using all 8 for the project. This is a Dollar Tree mirror, and I'll be removing the mirror and using just a frame to serve as the base for a floor lamp. I'm going to cut out the circle shape from a foam board and attach it to the frame. I'm going to carve a hole in the middle that's on the foam board cutout. Now I'm going to cover the board with mirror reflective paper. When I was done with the board, I attached it back to the frame with a strong adhesive and a hot glue gun. The edges are going to be covered with gold tape. You can also use washi tape for this, but because I had this, I decided to use it. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue on the bottles to the base. As I was doing this, I remembered that I needed a heavy base that's going to hold this lamp. So I'm going to use this candle holder from the Dollar Tree, spray painted gold, and then attach it to the base before then gluing all the bottles to it. I let this set overnight and it turned out strong and sturdy, and this is what it looks like. Now I just have a shade placed on top of it, and I'm going to use push lights and just glue the push light to the shade to make it easy to change the batteries. It is a remote control push light to make it easy to turn the lights on and off. I used a blue shade here because I intend to use it right beside this blue chair that I have here. Another design for a floor lamp using the soap dispenser bottles is to use a curtain rod that's going to pass through the bottles to keep it sturdy. And this is just another way to keep the bottles together for a lamp design. Now, because this can't pass through, I'm going to make holes through all of the bottles using a heat gun. They'll be glued together in a different way using a strong adhesive and a hot glue gun. I'm going to have them glued like this. And then when I'm done gluing the bottles that I have here, I'm going to take it out and spray paint them all gold. Now that that is done, I'm going to pass the cotton rod through. And then in between each of the bottles that are glued together, there will be a silver napkin ring. For the base, I'll be using a Dollar Tree plaque and removing what I don't need, and then cut a foam board to the size of the plaque. 2 pieces that's going to be at the top and at the bottom, with a hole in the middle. I'll cover the top with gold contact paper. I added felt pads at the bottom to make it easy to move it around. Now I'm going to be using the construction adhesive at the bottom where the hole is, and at the top where the hole is as well, where the rod is going to pass through. For the second design, I used a shade for a different lamp that I already had at home. Here is how both lamps look like together with different designs, and I love how they turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out. And for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button.